Hello everyone. I'm just making this video just to talk a little bit of what's going on and what's behind some scenes. So, of course, the gameplay is buckshot roulette. But anyway, um, me and a friend. His YouTube channel is Bolton Bricks. But me and him have partnered up together and we started creating a new Lego MOC. So I'm gonna show some pictures of what that Lego MOC is throughout the video. Um, like bam, there's a quick photo of it. It's gonna be displayed at the Dallas, Texas Lego Brickfest Live. It's gonna be displayed January 18th and 19th. Um, this is his first convention. This is my second one that I'm actually displaying at. So he's excited about it. I am too. I'm glad that I chose him to do this with because he's been one of the greatest guys I've worked with. So I'm gonna go a little bit in depth of what this MOC is and what it means to me, and what I've learned from it. One of the main things that this is focused around is purely just, are we able to do it? Me and a good friend, are we able to do it? And I think we are. I think we are able to do this because we've been working on it since about Thanksgiving, almost a little before. But I've learned a lot from this, and I've learned that in just a short amount of time you can really create something amazing, even if it's just thrown together. And I don't even fully look at it as a, just a, oh, I gotta do this so I can make other people like me. No, I'm doing this because I like the memory. I love creating memories, and I like doing it with my friends. And I believe Bolton Bricks was a good choice on that because I can see he's passionate about it, and I am too. I can see that he's very excited, and I am willing to work with him every step of the way to help him with his dreams and help him with whatever he needs in terms of Lego creation, because I am a fellow brother in that field. Me and him can relate to each other in that perspective. But me and Bolts, we have come a long way in a short amount of time, and I love it so far. I think we're still going to be building it even after the show. Honestly, I think we'll still be building something after the show because of this. I remember the night I asked him, I think it was a family event. I asked him, hey, I texted him, I said, hey, what's up? He said, what's going on, man? I said, nothing much, just had a quick question. He said, what's up? I said, do you want to help me make a MOC and take to the show? And at that very point, he said, oh my god, I'm so happy you asked me, because of course I want to. I want to go to a show and I want to display at a show. And I just lit up with joy because he's passionate about it as well. And I can see that within him, and I see great things in him. And I want that to prosper. Me and him have been streaming our build throughout the entirety of it, and we've come a very, very long way. we've met new people, and we've had some laughs on the streams. Me and him try to make things funny and try to make things interesting to watch, because not only are we doing this for ourselves and to better a friendship, we're also doing this for you guys' enjoyment, because I can say this for me and him. We both like making people happy. And I can see that in myself as well. I love making people happy, whether that be with interesting and funny content, or just having simple talks while building one of my favorite things, and while making a new memory with a good buddy of mine. It's a real interesting concept of how memories are built. Because if you think about it, you're never going to get the time back, so you might as well make it great and long-lasting in your memory. That's what I want to do with Joe. I want to make a long-lasting memory that I can look back on and say, hey, I did that with my buddy. I did that with my friend, and I'm proud of it. I'm sure he could say the same almost. So, aside from that, let's check out some images. So, as you see here, this is one of the many pictures I have of this build. And the main point of the build is a Imperial base being attacked by rebels, and this is a overshot of the rebel positions. There is supposed to be trench. These are supposed to be like a trench system almost. And as you see, way in the far corner, there's some turrets and whatnot on some rocky terrain. As you come closer, there's more dirt, more grittiness, more etc., etc. More of a trench style stuff. We're gonna continue growing that and building that into it. But this is one of my favorite angles from the actual build itself. There's a little stormtrooper right there at one of the barricades. He's trying to, get in there without getting brutally killed. I like putting story in this, and that was actually Bolt's idea. I think he did well on that one. The foliage, we're working on it. Same with the fire spreading, because the Imperials set fire ablaze to grass to kind of push them back, to deter them. Okay, so this is a earlier photo of almost the same area, but you can see more of the grayish and more of the black, burning area. So this was before the whole more and more barricades towards the rockiness, and before all the foliage. This is when me and him just added all the flame pieces and whatnot. So this one is one of the most recent photos I have of the whole overlay of the base and grounds, or if you will. So this is not just a landing strip, it's also the actual base itself. Of course, it's been updated since this picture has been taken. I have one other photo, I'll show that real quickly. As you see, I have put on more tiles to the roof of this watchtower, and we've added some more detail and like around the base itself. But overall, it's still growing and it's still gonna continue to grow. And of course, this is just another angle of the more recent photo taken of that rebel side. And here's one of the oldest photos that I have taken from our mock. As you see, our original plan was just 6 of these 64 by 64 base plates, but eventually we did add 3 of the 32 by 32s, which made it grow in size. Nonetheless, it also gave us more of working space and more story to tell. And you can see we're using the Mills plate techniques as well. This is one of his first few times of him using Mills plates in a major project like this. And I will say he is doing very well. And this is the last photo of the day. This is the latest overhead shot I have. I will take a better one here soon, but we have come a long way from this very moment that was a photograph. I am enjoying every moment that I have with my friend, and I am enjoying every moment of building with him, and I must say it is a pleasure. It's a pleasure to work with him, and I'm happy to be his friend. And I'm glad he said yes to me working with him.